Yeah, welcome to our daily countdown on Nigeria Superfans Forum, our daily countdown to the 2022 FIFA World Cup. It is now 15 days, just 2 weeks and 1 day to the kickoff of that tournament in Qatar. And of course, like we said, the air we are breathing now is not normal air. It is the air of the World Cup coming all the way from the Middle East. Welcome, my name is Olufemi Ashaolu, and Kado Gundare joins us via video from Qatar. I don't know where Kado is, but actually the last time we told you that FIFA helped us, and through quadrants, we were able to locate his whereabouts, but he joins us via video today. Unfortunately, James Agberebi is not on the show. Kayode, you're welcome to the program. Happy
Thank
to
you.
see that,
I am reporting from Qatar Junction. I'm reporting from Qatar Junction, Femi. And it's a bit cold. It's a bit cold, yeah? Although it's going to be a lot sunny in the next few days. It will be very, very hot. But for now, it's a bit cold. So I'm reporting from Qatar Junction.
Qatar Junction in UAE, Dubai. Yeah. Okay. Kayode, maybe I should tell our fans, first of all, we appreciate you for keeping faith with Nigeria Superfans Forum. Thank you for following us on our daily countdown to this awesome tournament. Of course, we are still rooting for the Black Stars of Ghana, since the Super Eagles of Nigeria would not be there. And our countdown has majorly focused on, of course, all the African representatives. Kayode, let's get started today. Like, maybe I should again tell our fans that from this moment, it's going to be exclusive. We'll be giving you exclusive, maybe stories you've not heard regarding preparation of the Black Stars and all other 4 representatives from the continent. Now, Kayode, we've talked about a lot of conspiracy about people trying to influence Otto Addo's players that will be going to the World Cup. And now, report in Ghana from a very elaborate report says that stakeholders in the Ghana Premier League are pushing for Otto Addo to pick a number of players from the clubs in Ghana so that they can benefit from the $10,000 that FIFA will be paying to clubs for each player for as long as they stay in the tournament. So every player, FIFA will be paying $10,000 to the clubs every day in that tournament, so long the players in that tournament, as long as that players in tournament, even if from the group stages to the final, the player, FIFA will pay the club $10,000 each time the player is at the World Cup. The stakeholders in Ghana are now pushing for Otto Addo to pick a number of players in the local league so that the money can come to the clubs, saying that, of course, they need the money because obviously they are cash-strapped. Kayode, I think that this is going to put Otto Addo in a situation where he has to choose between the devil and the deep blue sea. What do you make of this?
Well, I do not see a problem there, Femi, to be honest with you. And I think if I were Otto Addo, he shouldn't see a problem there. Yeah, this club owners, like you said, I want to believe this is still in the realm of speculations. We do not have that as a fact, but in every rumor, there's an element of truth for me. So I want to believe that there are sprinkles of truth in this report. But it's so befuddling that anybody want to put the interest of their own interest over and above the national interest. Because what is the essence of taking players to the World Cup simply because you want to collect the FIFA bonus when you know that these players should not play? What is the sense in that, Femi? I think what Otto Addo, if I were Otto Addo, although I am not in, what I will do is I will pick my list, close my nose, my hair, my eye to any other external noise, and be done with it. Because, see, the truth of the matter is this: no matter who he selects, there will always be a cry, an outcry, that why did he select this person? Why didn't he select this person? Even if we have 11 Messis in Ghana at the moment, if he picks the 11 Messis, there will still be people who will say, why did you pick 11 Messis when you know that all of them use the left leg? Why can't you pick one player who is a Ronaldo who uses the right leg? So at this stage, Otto Addo is the man who cannot win with everybody. Everybody wants his job, but he cannot win with everybody. Even if he releases an 100-man list, there will be people who will criticize, even if it is one out of that 100. So why would he be bothered? Why should I be bothered if I were him? I'll just do whatever I need to do. Know that if you allow these club owners to push you, your name is on the line. If they enforce players on you simply because of their grade, your name is on the line. You will be the one to answer for it. In the next 48 years, when the World Cup comes around, Ghanaian children of that time will ask, in the year 2022, what happened? Why did we not do too well. They'll say, oh, we had a coach, Charlie, who was this XYZ. Nobody will remember the club officials again. So he should do what is right by himself, what his convictions tells him, in conjunction with all the other coaching crew. So for me, I think that's the best way to go about this.
Because I know this money answered all according to one of the only books say. And okay, Kayode, let's go to Cameroon. During one of our daily countdown, we talked about Cameroon lacking leadership, because if you look at the team, you will see that it's more like a team that lacks the character of what we used to see when you had the likes of Rigobasong, Samuel Eto'o, Patrick Mboma, Wome, Jeremy Njitab, and the likes of them in this team. But if you look at Cameroon and the group they are in the World Cup, it already tells you that they might likely struggle. And because it appears Song will likely prefer Vincent Abubakar to someone like Choupo-Moting. And Choupo-Moting is doing well this season for Bayern Munich. He scored 6 goals in 6 matches, and right now Bayern Munich are even begging him, please renew your deal. Kayode, if you were Rigobasong, what advice will you give now? Because of course, like I said, Vincent Abubakar is a top number 9. He is the captain of the team now here, and you have also someone like Choupo-Moting who is doing well with Bayern Munich. What would you advise Rigobasong to do now?
If I get you clearly about the two players, they are players who they have 2 different roles on the pitch. For me, Choupo-Moting is one of the most skillful players on the African continent as of today. Femi is a player I do not only respect. He is a player that I fear a lot on his good day. He could wreak havoc on anything. So it is possible for him to, although he has suffered from injuries, but when he's fit, Femi, there are very few players who are as talented, who are as good as Choupo-Moting. So for me, it is a good thing that he has him. When you were talking about a lack of leadership, my mind went to him. My mind went to Vincent Abubakar. My mind went to Christian Bassog. These are players who have been around the team. They were in the AFCON winning team of 2017. They were in the Yeah. So for me, they do not lack experience. Although leadership and experience are 2 different things. People do tend to get these 2 mixed up. They are 2 different things. But they have players on the pitch, all over the pitch. They have Kanabe Hickson at the back. They have a lot of players in the team as we speak. But yeah, I understand where you're coming from, Femi. They are not the indomitable lions of the recent past. They are not the indomitable lions that we used to know. Yes, I agree. Using that thing, every team is in a state of flux now. The Nigerian team is not the Nigerian team we used to know. The Black Stars is not the Black Stars we used to know. The only team that I think is getting a bit better than the team before are probably the Senegalese. Every other team is going this way. The Senegalese are on the high, and although I pray that we do not hype them to death at the World Cup because everybody is talking about Senegal. But basically, what I'm trying to say is, if Cameroon has always had one problem, Femi, going to the tournament, infighting among the players, infighting among the officials, which is already rearing its head, going by our report of the last few days about the deal, the Kitten deal and everything. Yeah. If they're able to overcome all of this, Femi, just for 1 month of the World Cup, they can do all things. But the problem is, are they able to overcome it? That's where the issue is. Are they? I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
And particularly the maybe I would say controversy in quotes now surrounding Rigobasong, the coach. A lot of people say they did not see the element. You do not see that as a problem.
I do not see that as a problem. He has done what you have asked of him. You asked him to deliver the World Cup ticket. He has. You ask him to take you to the World Cup. He's taking you to the World Cup. When he gets to the World Cup, whatever it is you have asked, he will do his best and will now take it from there.
But as we leave Kayode, some people have also accused Eto'o of that he chose Rigobasong as coach because of familiarity. He said because it's your estimate. They believe that he's not the best coach that should take the Indomitable Lions to the World Cup.
What would the best coach have done? Will the best coach have won 2 tickets for them to the World Cup?
Maybe they're expecting Song to get the ticket, then get him out, then bring in maybe a more experienced coach.
That would be very, very unfair. I mean, it would be very, very unfair. This guy won the ticket for them. He should be good. If he was good enough to win the ticket, he should be good enough to take them to the World Cup. It's just like you
the World Cup is not African Cup of Nations, Kayode.
No, it's not. What? I'm not sure. Femi, mention one coach that you are sure that if he takes anything to the World Cup, he's going to win. Mention one that is certain. Nothing is certain. Nothing. So for me, it is just like you saying Otto Addo should, after winning the World Cup ticket, he should be shunted aside so that you can bring somebody else in. It is against natural justice for me. It is against common sense. Let him go with the team. They are going to get out of the competition in the first round. So be it. If they get to the quarterfinals, so be it. It will not be as a result of whoever the coach is. You knew his limitations before you made him coach. So why do you want to deprive him of the joy of his labor? The same thing we did to Amadu Shuaibu, the late Amadu Shuaibu in Nigeria, who qualified Nigeria on 2 separate occasions for the World Cup. We did not allow him to go. So people like, we should allow people where they have sown, we should allow them to harvest there. That's what I think we should do. That's what I think we should do.
Maybe the same thing also applies to Alizoji, the man who qualified Morocco to the World Cup but was fired because of maybe because of the rapport with people like DH.
Exactly.
All right. This is where we have to stop our daily countdown today. Tomorrow, it will be exactly 2 weeks to the commencement of the tournament in Qatar. So tomorrow is going to be another fresh, exclusive discussion right here on the show. Kayode, thank you for joining us via video today.
It's always a pleasure, Femi.
Okay, to our viewers, I hope our fans, our viewers, I hope you are already in the mood for the World Cup. I tell you, don't wait until the World Cup starts before you get into them. We're already in the mood right here. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for staying through with us on Nigeria's Papa and Storm. So tomorrow, until we'll come across again, bye for now.